I would describe it exactly that way. I think you had two wrong decisions, then we had the right decision. I think the first wrong decision was Elon turning down the deal with the SEC. That deal allowed him to remain as the CEO, which to me was the most important factor. Then after he turned it down, the SEC made a subsequent wrong decision in that when they brought the lawsuit against Elon, they expanded or backed off of their deal, which is proper posturing, but not in this context where Elon would have to step down as CEO. So I understand the posturing from the SEC from a legal point of view, the negotiating point of view, but the SEC's first mandate is investor protection. And by threatening to remove Elon as a CEO, the investors suffered that day, as you well covered, over 15%. So I think they should have eliminated that posturing. The good news, though, they came to the right decision. Elon remains the CEO. He obviously had to pay a penalty. He did not handle the FD requirements properly, and we go on.
But what do you do, Bob, when you have arguably a company where you have vision coming out of your ears, right? It's just vision to go around, and execution is always just trying to sneak enough in to make the quarter. What do you do in a situation like that?
Well, first, you've got to make sure you understand it's the purview, the responsibility of the board to look after that. So clearly, Tesla is a company with great vision. To have great execution, we don't know. That's the purview of the board. It's not the purview of the SEC. So clearly, that's for the Tesla board to think about and really act upon.
Bob, what grade do you give the Tesla board thus far in dealing with this situation? I mean, they seem to struggle to rein Elon Musk in when it comes to his tweeting. They didn't seem to be able to get him to take this settlement the first time around. Now they're about to get a couple new independent directors, but backward looking on this incident, what grade do you give him?
Well, I certainly think with respect to the decision to turn down the initial settlement, that was an F. Right, that settlement should have been taken. Elon would have remained as the CEO. Right, with respect to what pressure came after that and the quick response we saw on Saturday, you'd have to say the board sprung into action. I don't know, but clearly that was a quick response and driven obviously by the market fall off, on Friday.
But, Bob, it seems that some lessons have been learned by Tesla, by Elon Musk. Phil LeBeau explaining that they filed an SEC filing as a result of an email that Mr. Musk sent out. And that was the first time that he could remember them ever doing that, sort of being responsible to their shareholders.
Well, that's positive progress, right? People can learn, and Reg FD is a real issue for public companies.